Good morning. It is MRI day, my least favorite day of the year. Every year I get an MRI so my neurologist can check to see if there's any new lesions on my brain or spine. But I'm really claustrophobic. Really claustrophobic. But I have a plan, and I put plans in place to help ease the anxiety a little bit and help get me through this day. And I start with a very nice quiet morning and my half caffeine coffee, and I plan to meditate and do some yoga, and later in the day I am going to do some work, and then before I go and get my MRI I'm going to take a Valium. And when I get to the office, I'll take the second Valium, and I will practice my meditation techniques when I get into the tube. I have 3 different techniques I'm going to try today, and hopefully we'll make it through without a panic attack. We'll see. All right, I'm almost ready to leave for the hospital. I'm feeling a little nervous and a little apprehensive, so I'm going to take my first Valium. And I'll take the second Valium once I get there, and I'm hoping they're going to let me film in the hospital, but we'll see what they say. All right, we're in the car. We're on the way to the hospital. I'm feeling a bit nervous. I have claustrophobia and am prone to panic attacks when I get in the machine, but I took my first Valium and that should help. And when I get there, I'm going to take my second Valium, which hopefully will help even more. Hopefully this year will be a little bit better than last year. For those who are curious, I made a video last year. I'll put it in the link above and also in the description below if you'd like to see how it went last year. And this year I'm feeling a little bit calmer. I am going to be using 3 different meditation techniques while I'm in there. I'm going to be using the 3-part breath, which is one of my favorite meditation practices. And again, I'll put a link up above and in the description below to that meditation practice. And I'm going to be doing a body scan meditation, which is ironic because they're going to be scanning my body. But the body scan meditation is where you focus on each part of your body as you're meditating and think about relaxing that individual part. And I'm also going to be doing the square breath meditation, which is you inhale up, you hold for 4, you exhale down, you hold for 4. So inhale up, inhale up, hold, exhale, hold, inhale, hold, exhale, hold. So hopefully those techniques will help me get through it. And my husband is with me. Say hi to Steve. Wave, honey. It's his birthday. He's spending his birthday being my chauffeur. So today, after this, we're going to go out to lunch to celebrate his birthday. Here we are. We're checked in. We're screened. Our temperatures have been taken. We're taking the long walk down the hall to take the elevator down to the MRI department. The Valium seems to be kicking in, so that's good. Feeling a little bit more relaxed. Still a little apprehensive. We're in the waiting room. I'm still nervous, but not overly nervous. I'm doing okay. Just waiting to be called in. And I'm going to wait a few minutes before I take my second Valium. How do you think I'm doing, honey?
I think she's doing great, like always.
You would think after doing these year after year, I would get more used to it, but it's still really scary. Time for Valium number 2. Hopefully it'll work its magic. All right, here we are post MRI. They would not let me bring my camera in, so I can't give you any footage from there, but I'm going to tell you all about it. So it was successful. It was not pleasant, but it wasn't as bad as last year. When I first went in, they had me lay down and they talked to me about the importance of not moving, and they put a nice warm blanket over my legs, and I closed my eyes before they put that cage over my head. The cage over the head is to complete the circuit so they can get good images of your brain. I always think of it as the Hannibal Lecter mask, but that's not what it is. And so that's when I closed my eyes and they wheeled me into the machine. I kept my eyes closed the entire time. I was in there for 1 hour and 10 minutes, which is a really long time. I used my 3 different breathing meditation techniques. I think the one that works the best is the body scan, because it gave me something else to think about besides my breath. I was thinking about my toes, and I was thinking about the arch of my feet, and I was thinking about the tops of my feet, and then my heels, and then my ankles. So it gave me something to focus on other than what was happening in the machine. It was very loud at times, and I am sensitive to noise. I think it's called hypercusis, I think. So sometimes some of the noises startled me, and they tell us how important it is to stay still. So it's very hard to stay still when you're being startled by noises. And let's see what else. I did not have a panic attack. There were a couple of times where I went, uh-oh, and felt my throat starting to tighten up and my mouth get dry, and got a little scared, but I went back to my breathing techniques and focused on my breath, and I was able to make it through. So that was good. Afterwards, my husband was there for moral support, gave me a big hug when I came out, and we went upstairs to the radiology department when I was done and got copies of my discs. Here's a tip for you. When you get your MRIs done, make sure that you get copies of your discs. This is helpful if you ever need to change doctors or if you need to move. You can have copies of your MRIs with you. Sometimes when you change doctors or move, there's a lot of red tape to get your MRIs transferred to the next office. So it's always helpful to have your MRIs on disc. And I, being the curious type that I am, I like to look at them at home. Most of them, if you plug the disc into your computer, it will bring up a program or suggest a program that you can use to look at them. I am not an expert at reading MRIs, but after a few, you kind of learn what to look for. So I'll be doing that, and I have my appointment with my neurologist next week, so I will make a follow-up video and let you know what they found. Thank you so much for watching today. I really appreciate you guys. I'm loving building this community. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, a like underneath the video. And if you're curious about more videos about living well with chronic illness or living well with multiple sclerosis, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notifications bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. Take care. Bye-bye.